You know when you hear that noise, that's the perfect croissant. It's got this glorious chestnut colour. It's as light as a pillow. When you take that bite, it shatters like glass. That's the perfect croissant. When you think of a croissant, often you think of France, maybe Paris with a cup of coffee. In Chicago, I had one of the best croissants outside of Paris. There's a small bakery called Southern France Patisserie. Amanda is the chef there. She's an inspiration. The chef industry can be male dominated. She chose to open her own business. For 2 years, it's been really challenging. She gets up at 4 in the morning. She opens the door on the bakery by herself. She turns the lights on. She puts a chef jacket on, a bandana. Nobody else is there. It's the perfect time in life for your subliminal voice to say, why are you doing this? Quit now. I just love her empowerment that she's never ever quit, and she deserves to become one of the most popular bakeries in Chicago. I love it when women are successful in a male-dominated industry because they have to work harder to prove themselves, and they always do, and I love that. Come on, let's go meet Amanda.
I really do feel like this is a constant work of art, and my assistant makes fun of me all the time because every time I look at the dough and I've got a good one, I'm like, oh, you're so pretty. So you start with a poulish, and that starts to ferment and bubble and all. It looks like a fantastic science experiment. Then you start making the dough. You put a little bit of butter, sugar and salt inside. It's got to rest and it starts to rise up a little bit. Then you punch that down. Then you add the butter, which is called the butter book. Then you stretch it out really, really far, so then you get that layer. The first 3 months I was open, I did it with a rolling pin. I had bruises up and down, but now I have a sheeter. So, so the machine actually rolls the dough out really long, then we fold it up, then you have to rest. So when you see all the little vacuoles, the little pockets inside, those are little evaporations of butter. So I cut mine in triangles for the plain croissant, and then rectangles for the pain au chocolat, the chocolate croissants. But you use the tips of your fingers. You never want to put pressure because this dough is so delicate. Now that you put 2 full days of work in there, so then it goes in the proofer. We will brush them a little bit of egg wash again, and then they go straight into the oven. So preheat your oven, goes in. I usually do mine about 12 minutes, rotate, and about another 10 to 12 minutes depending on color. High fast heat, because you want that yeast to puff up really, really quickly. If it's low and slow, it has a tendency to spread out instead of going up. So we have the Nice tomatoes, marinated mozzarella, and arugula. The second sandwich is smoked salmon, cream cheese, and pickled onions, which we make in-house. And then the third one is Paris, and that is sopressata salami, brie, thick hunks of brie, and then cornichon on top.
You come into a business.
It's male dominated, absolutely.
At any stage, did you want to throw the towel in?
No, absolutely not. I knew the moment I quit my job and started out in the shared kitchen that this is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know, I've never had that feeling in my whole life, like this is the thing that I'm supposed to be doing.
And I love that about you. I love you didn't close the door.
Thank you.
I really am.